It's time for Let's Talk Sports with Ken Grippli Jr. Yo, what up, buds? Welcome to Let's Talk Sports with Ken Grippli Jr., everyone's favorite slugger. I got a big ass dick. I gotta wrap it around my body, or else it drags on the floor. I hit singles, doubles, triples, and home runs, baby, which is that full-on sex. Anyways, I wanted to talk today to people about something a little bit different. Usually on this show we talk about sports, but today we're going to be talking about a different kind of sports. The sport of adventuring out into the realm. Rathica, that is. Finding creatures, slaying them for treasure, finding other creatures, maybe slaying them because they're up to no good, baby. Like one time, we found a necromancer who was torturing all these little halflings. We also found an elf who was torturing humans. We also found an old guy who was torturing other humans. And I'm an adventurer, and me and my crew, we go out and take out people like that. We say, hey, mister, you're bad. You gotta go, buddy. Isn't that right, Werndog?
Yes, I suppose. Although, if you asked some people throughout the realm, a lot of things that you and your crew, as you say, have done hasn't really been all that altruistic.
I don't know what that word means. I just know that I'm fucking dope, baby. I'm a really cool frog. And I like to save people. But okay, so when I started out adventuring, I started out as a holy knight. That means I have powers that I can imbue my holy weapon with. And I also had all this cool ass armor that I started out with. I don't really know how I got any of it because I'm the only holy knight of my order. There's no one else in the realm who follows the deity that I follow. His name is Totsugechi, and he's a giant frog in the sky, and I assume he's got a giant cock. Ooh, Bud Light.
Why would you assume that he's got a giant dong frog?
Well, I do, right?
Yes, but that's resultant of your malfunctioned transfrogrification.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe Totsugechi was also malfunctionally transfrogrified. Like, before he was Totsugechi, he was like some other maybe like a more human deity, or like an elf deity, or like a halfling deity, or something, you know? I'm tired from all that adventuring, but couldn't that have happened, Vern?
It is, well, I suppose it's possible, but I really don't know.
Whoa! First thing, you're hearing it here for the first time, folks. Werner doesn't know something. Werner, you're dumb.
Well, you know, whatever you need to say to alleviate your own feelings of inadequacy, frog, that you no doubt must be dealing with, given that you have been disillusioned to the fact that you could ever try to learn wizard spells, given that you are of inferior intellect.
Yeah, I only say mean things because I'm hurting on the inside, because I'm not that smart, and my real dad didn't really want me. I wish that you were my real dad, Vernie.
First off, don't call me Vernie, and careful what you wish for. There will possibly come a time if you and your adventuring crew last long enough in which you will, or at least someone in your group.
Did you just fart?
I did, yes. But anyways, there will come a time, perhaps, when you or someone in your group, probably not you again because of your inferior intellect, but there may come a time in which someone in your group possesses the ability to cast the wish spell, and then you'll be in a whole lot of hot water.
Well, I might like that, though, because I'm a frog.
Yes, but not a real one.
Hey, you know what? You say that, but I think maybe I am. Maybe I am a real frog. You know why? Because of my segment, Forget About It. Would someone who wasn't a frog make a segment called Forget About It? Huh, Vernie? Huh, Werndog?
Do not call me Vernie.
Why is that where you draw the line? You let me call you Werndog, you let me call you Vern, but not Vernie.
I just don't like the sound of it.
Alright, whatever, fatty. So yeah, but would someone who was not a frog make a segment called Forget About It?
But just this is really indicative of your inferior intellect. That logic it just simply isn't sound.
What do you mean? The words I'm saying make a sound. Because of that, that's how come my logic is sound, you old fart.
That's not what sound means. It means makes sense. That logic that you're using, that because you have a segment on your podcast that masquerades as a sports podcast, but's really just about your musings on your malfunctioned and consequently cumbersomely gigantic frog dong. Because you have a segment that you made called Forget About It, which is a play on the race or species that you think you are, does not mean that you are indeed a frog.
Okay, look, did you really have to take that long to say that? I mean, I don't know.
Well, frog, you're pretty dense.
Well, yeah, of course I'm dense. I've done a lot of training. I'm strong, baby. But I'm also really flexible because I'm a frog and I got a lot of rogue stuff. I do rogue stuff too. I'm not just a paladin. I'm also a rogue and a baseball player. And baseball players slide a lot.
Right, but by dense, I don't mean that you are strong. I mean that sometimes it takes many different, it takes a lot to get an idea through your head, your puny little frog brain.
That sounds maybe a little hurtful. But you know what? You're probably right. I think I heard about some book that you could get that like would raise your intellect points, which would be good. Like if my adventuring crew, I think I don't even want to say what we're called. It's just so lame and it was very forced. But if we were able to find like the book that could like up my intellect, that might be very helpful. And then maybe one day I could become a wizard. I could also do wizard stuff, which would be cool. I mean, it's kind of hard, Vern. Like, I really feel like I'm not very worthy because my dad never really wanted me, And I get it. I'm a product of incest, which is weird to me because I don't get why is it so like, what's so wrong about reading poetry to your cousin? Like, what's wrong about that?
Oh, Frog, it's not just poetry. There's you see, when people who are too related to each other copulate, they don't, if it ends up in conception, that child doesn't have a wide enough array of genes to make them well, possibly it could result in someone who, gets burdened with a little bit of, thickness, because of incautious copulation.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Anyways, is Shotgun Dog alive?
Oh, jeez, I knew, this would rear its ugly dog head. But to put it simply, yes, it does seem as if he was revived by a cleric of the Little Hills once they realized that he was the sole member of the police force. Well, not you guys don't really call it a police force, but the city guard, people who enforce the laws within the myriad kingdoms and provinces within the realm.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got kind of mixed feelings about that. Like, I don't know if I really want to hang out with him. I mean, he didn't want me in the first place. Also, isn't he kind of mad at you that you told me about my whole backstory? I mean, I know it kind of enhances my adventuring a lot, knowing my backstory, and it helps me talk to people a lot, knowing my backstory. And it kind of gives my whole storyline, if you will, or my life, a trajectory, like more of one at least. If this whole backstory you told me is true, it feels, if I could say, this whole backstory, where like Shotgun Dog. By the way, what kind of okay, Werner, what kind of person is named after the weapon that they use? Like, no one calls me Great Sword Grippli Jr. Or even, yeah, well, I guess, okay, that's fair. I mean, my middle name is Grippli, which is weird because like, what? Like, what? Oh, yeah, I think I remember asking you about this last week, I think, or maybe even 2 days ago, last time we had the podcast.
Yes, it was 2 days ago.
Right, so, yeah, 2 days ago, and, why? Okay, you said that my name, being Ken Grippli Jr., was a parallel to,
Yes, it is a parallel to another person in a parallel, well, from my original realm. As everyone knows, in the realm that I am from, I am a genius, and I know everyone from that realm because I am so good and smart. I am the a filmmaker of marvelous and unmatched cinematic acumen, aesthetic merit, and storytelling sense, as well as the best actor to have ever directed a film, which is evidenced by my performances in the Jack Reacher films. I was even better than Tom Cruise, a big shot actor in my original realm. I put his acting to absolute shame, and I have no qualms saying it. If he has any qualms with that himself, we can fucking take it outside, bitch.
Okay, cool. But okay, wow, you kind of went off on like a little thing there. But okay, wait. My whole thing, the reason I brought this up, why do they call Shotgun Dog Shotgun Dog?
That's well, his parents were members. What they really were. They owned an well, you see, okay. So within Rathica, the your realm.
Yeah, my realm, the realm I'm in, the realm I currently am in. Like I'm standing on the ground in.
Right. In Rathica, firearms are new. You see.
Oh, you mean like a genasi? Like a fire genasi? Because his arms are made of fire? Or like when Sturt does a firebolt? Or like a scorching ray? Is that what you mean?
No. Of course, I should have worded that better. Guns are nascent to Rathica. They have only just been invented.
Oh, okay. Guns. Like, I don't know if I've ever. What is a gun?
It's just well, in your realm, they're not really all that consequential. But in my original realm, they are a much more powerful weapon. Seeing as most people from my realm do not cannot wield magic.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just like it's like a sword.
More projectile based.
What?
More it shoots. You know, it like an arrow, like bow and arrow.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that Shotgun Dog's mom and dad owned an empire of which is isn't that like a kingdom?
No, just okay. Look, they own. They were one of the first to get in on the invention of guns in Rathica, and they named their kid after a certain style of gun, the shotgun, which is particularly popular with people who are really not that good at using guns.
Okay, that's weird. I guess it's not as weird as the commissioner of baseball's name, but still a little weird. Anyways,
yes, his name is truly strange.
All right. Okay. So, but yeah, and more importantly, isn't Shotgun Dog kind of pissed at you? Because, like, he, or I guess he's a dog, so he would be pissed on the tree at you.
Good one. Well, perhaps, although I do truly doubt that he's heard the podcast, as we have very little viewership. Something I am somewhat concerned about, given my interest for getting people out to see Snapes on a plane.
Well, you said that it was experiencing record attendance at the Little Hill Theater, so that's good, right?
Yes, of course. At word of mouth about the genius of the film, its depth of feeling, aesthetic merit, and metaphorical gravity, as well as allegorical awesomeness and elegiac resonance within the entire consciousness of sentient beings and art, as well as its very claws digging into the brains of all artistic, non-artistic, industrious, conscientious, and all people of all ilk of other concern in any way that you would ever fathom, think, or see, hear, or do, or feel, you shall needless, inevitably, doubtless, and inexorably garner more audience for my most magnificent and Oscar-worthy cinematic masterpiece, Snakes on a Plane. I mean, Snapes on a Plane, to be followed up closely by Frosted Flakes on a Plane.
Wow. Okay. Burn. Jeez, bro. Lay off this fucking white snow, bud.
Shut up, bitch. You want to take this outside, Frog? I'll fucking take you out. I'm fucking 10 levels higher than you, motherfucker.
Whoa, dude. Jeez. No, I don't want to fight you. God. Although one day we should. That'd be kind of fun to see, right? See who's better.
Oh, I yearn for the day. Although not really. It's like there's a quote from a Shakespeare play. As flies to wanton boys are we to the gods. They kill us for their sport. And you're the you're the fly in that instance.
Oh, okay. I resent that. I gotta say, I take personal offense to that because I would never be killed by a boy who was wanting. Okay, because I'm only killed. At least you gotta have armor. Okay, like you. I would never be killed by a poor person. So shut up, Werner.
Wow, that's not what I would thought you would have taken offense to.
Well, I don't know. Maybe actually. I guess me and my crew, we're kind of poor. I mean, well, a little bit, but it's just that it's like we don't really have a home. You know, we're like what people call murder hobos, which I don't know. Is that like a little insensitive?
Oh, Frog, Jesus, just you're gonna take offense to that? Really, you guys are just roaming bandits, going around the realm, threatening people and cutting off their heads if they come at you crosswise.
Hey, I don't know what crosswise means, but first off, we haven't killed people really. It's been like monsters mostly, I think.
Okay, yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Hey, you know what? I will, because it makes me feel better, okay? I'll keep telling myself these things, 'cause they make me feel better. I'm a frog, and I like to eat flies. And Werner just talked about flies. Alright, so should we get on to the sports segment of the day?
Whoa, I think I just saw the commissioner of baseball leap out of his seat that we can clearly see through the big square window into the sound room in which the commissioner of baseball where he's usually sitting working on the levels.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell he's working on the levels because he's only like level 1. Get it?
Good one, Frog. But anyways, yeah, you said, should we get to the sports segment? And he leapt. He literally leapt out of his chair with the biggest smile on his face, his twinkles in both eyes. He's quite. He's like 5'7", and he's got a sort of a off caramel skin and somewhat black, shortish hair, but not too short. And if I do say myself, it's a bit elegantly wavy. And he's usually wearing some what would you call them? Well, not quite khakis, but they're called chinos and a button up or some other such garment. And he just leapt up with joy. Wow, that was quite the description of the commissioner of baseball. Werner, why don't you ever describe me like that? Well, it seems, I just got into the image of it. You see, you'll never be a great filmmaker unless you learn how to be a great observer of images, as well as a learned and avid practicing reader, which I, of course, am. given all these books perennially on my lap.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think the audience knows because we don't have camera for the podcast. But whenever Werner's here with us, he's also reading books. Like, he's not just doing the conversation. He always has a book he's reading, and usually has like 60 books on his lap. I don't even know. That's a lot of books. You know, like, you could like wrap the books around your body, and it would be the same as like my dick, like as like the donut, the 5 donuts that are my dick, my flaccid cock, my flaccid dong.
Your hefty dong.
Yes, yeah. Well, I sounded like you there for a second. Sorry.
It happens to only the best.
Right, but it'd be like the same as like my flaccid dong wrapped around my ball. But anyways, yeah, it makes sense. The commissioner of baseball. I almost just called him the commish. Don't tell him.
I can hear you guys.
Oh yeah, so I was talking about someone else, not you.
Oh, okay. You're talking about someone else who you could have called the commish, but who's not in the room. There's someone else like that out there.
Yeah, of course. We came across this behir in like a cave near the start of a river, near the mouth of a river, and I think his name was the commish dish. But he got really offended if we just called him the commish.
Okay, so that's your story. You're gonna say that okay. So near the mouth of a river, you found a cave, and in it you found a behir, which for anyone who doesn't know is like usually a 50-foot long worm with a sort of uncountable legs, although I think certain scholars have clocked their legs in at like at least, you're running from like 150 legs to like 300. Okay, so you found a behir that could talk, by the way, not something behirs usually are known for doing. They don't really possess that ability. You found a behir, it told you its name was the commish dish.
Yeah, what? I mean, I wouldn't make that up. Bro?
You tend to stutter when you're lying, Frog.
Well, maybe you do too, Werndog. Is that why you stutter all the time?
Well, no, I told you. Whenever I planes walk, I'm still working on making my speech. See, it's right there. I'm still working on making my speech reflect my actual speech from my original realm whenever I planes walk. There's something in the magic of it that inevitably just causes, micro glitches in my otherwise impeccable speech.
Oh, all right, whatever. Okay, but yeah, we weren't talking about you, bud. I mean, the commissioner of baseball.
It's okay. You can call me Bud. It's just you like don't get my name wrong. Like, you call Werner. Well, okay. To be fair, you kind of call Werner a whole bunch of different shit that like wouldn't fly with most people. I don't know why he puts up with you. He's like 10 levels higher than you anyway.
Not to mention high off of this fucking A1 Coke.
Remember, Werner, it's not A1. It's major. That's a joke about baseball. We talk sports on this show. Okay, so what were you saying, the commissioner of baseball?
Right. Yeah, you can call me like Bud, friend, dude. That's fine. It's just, if you're going to say my name, it's like my actual name. It's the commissioner of baseball, not commissioner of baseball. I hate when people say that. Not commissioner, not the commissioner, not even the commissioner of or the commissioner of base. It's the commissioner of baseball. Okay, so just get it fucking right. I'm tired of fucking saying this shit Ugh. Sometimes you guys just get me, okay? Just, yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing fucking sound shit. That's, just come on. It sucks I have to say this many times. Like, I shouldn't have to. Okay, dude. Okay, chill. Your name is a little. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna? What? Do you have some complaint about my name? No. It's cool. I'll call you the commissioner of baseball till your dying days. Is that a threat? No. I'm just saying. I'll get your name. I got your name right. Okay, bud. Okay. So chill. Everything's fine. We don't need a fight. This is one of the only the commissioner of baseball. This is one of the only places I get to go throughout the whole realm where I don't have to gear up for a fight. We're always fighting. And I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love fighting. It's fucking fun. You would too if you could get a bunch of fucking radiant energy working around your bat or your greatsword or your rapier when I'm being sneaky and fucking slash someone's face with it. Someone who was mean. Or, not just mean, but someone.
Yes, let's get into this. How do you and your crew decide that someone is worthy of having their face slashed?
Well, it's okay. So, okay, all right. I'm gonna go back to the sound room. Have your look. I'm not even gonna leave the way I usually do. Good talking. I'm glad you guys heard me out. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good talk. Anyways. That was kind of wild.
He can still hear you. In fact, he can hear you more than anyone else, aside from perhaps me.
Right, you're right. Okay. Anyways, that was a really good talk. I loved it.
Very convincing.
All right. Look. So, when it comes to decide, it's usually self-defense.
That's ridiculous. That's not true. I've seen you go into. You guys totally fuck people up. You fuck shit up all throughout the realm. You talk about the violence throughout the realm. You guys are one of the prime perpetrators of said violence.
I don't think that's true, and I don't think perpetrator's a word. You made that up. By the way, good job. I'm gonna use that next time I have sex.
Frog, I didn't make up the word. Perpetrator is someone who just carries out a usually nefarious act.
There you go, making up words again. Nefarious? Come on. What is this? What is this? Are you trying to have sex with a frog or something? Because that's what it sounds like. Also, Werner, I don't get why you're so obsessed with my fucking hefty dong, okay? Or as you would say, hefty dong. I
don't sound like that at all.
Okay, whatever. Look, I'm not good at impressions. I don't get why the fuck you're so obsessed with my hefty dong. Look, I'm into the 27 platinum, but if we're gonna do this movie, I need to be paid more. I want 7 figures of platinum, baby. I got a 7-figure contract with my baseball team, the Dodgers. We kick butt. We just beat the Baltimore Orioles and the Azamars, the Little Hill Azamars of Anablam. And
wow, first time you got that right.
Hey, shut up. This is a deal. We're making a deal right here, okay? You gotta take me seriously, Vern. You gotta take me fucking seriously. You never do that. So shut up. You're fucking fat and old, okay? And also, I love you. You're like the closest thing I've ever had to a dad. But look, if I'm gonna do this fucking film, I want 7 figures of platinum. I think that means like 7,000 platinum. But if you don't agree to this, I am gonna find a cleric, and she or he, or them, or they, or whatever, or whoever is gonna help me get my dick regular size. Instead of 69 inches long, it'll flaccid. It'll be something more reasonable.
Okay, just so I don't have to wrap it around my body. Again, 69 inches makes sense because I am.
Here he goes, justifying the measurement that he just grabbed willy-nilly from the air, from his little frog brain. Are you so stupid, Frog? Because all the blood, there's so much blood in your hefty dong that none of it gets to go to your brain.
It could. I know you're trying to do a burn, Vern. That rhymed. But you could be onto something. What if after I get the thing fixed, if it can be fixed, what if after I get it fixed, I'm smart and then I can learn fucking Scorching Ray, Firebolt, stuff like that. Witch Bolt, What if I could learn stuff like that? Like the Lightning Bolt?
Are those the only spells you know? You know?
Why'd you say again?
But sometimes I'm just like I can try to work out the glitches in the in what happens to my speech when I walk in the moment, and sometimes it gets better.
Yeah, but there's also been times where I think it's gotten worse-er, though. Worse-er, Werner. That rhymed also! I'm a frog who loves to rhyme, and I'm really good at rhyming. Like, for instance, I can rhyme cat, it rhymes with door. I can rhyme door, it rhymes with log. Am I doing these rhymes right?
No, you're not. But back to the bigger picture here.
Yes, the motion picture. Am I right or am I right, Werndog?
I do appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Back to the film.
I didn't say film. I said motion picture.
Right. Jesus. Right. Back to the motion picture. What the fuck? What were we? Oh, right. Okay. Well, I think it's time for you to do your the sports recap segment. Am I correct? The commissioner of baseball.
Yeah. Ken, you should get to that.
Okay. Wait a minute. That's not what we were talking about, Vern. We were talking about how it comes that I was only gonna keep my big ass hefty dong, which honestly is pretty cool anyway. It's kind of dope to have like 5 donuts wrapped around my body. Cause donuts are cool. I like being reminded of donuts. They're good. I like donuts. Anyways, that's not the fucking point. I'm worth more than 27 platinum. If you're gonna make me keep this fucking cumbersome big ass cock, then you have to pay me 7 figures of platinum, which I think is like 7,000 platinum, right? So hey, you old fatty, old fucking fart, fucking feet to the fire right now. This is the moment. Either agree to pay me that much, or I'm not fucking doing it. This frog's walking, baby, to first base, which is where I'll recruit a cleric to get a spell, like a renew spell or something. I don't know what they're called. But a new spell to get my dick, a reasonable size.
Wow. I'm really, yeah. Well, that it'll be hard. I mean, not well. Okay, you really run a hard bargain, Ken. Wow. 7 figures. You say?
Yeah, of course. I'm worth that. At least I got a 7-figure contract, and I got a 7-figure contact. First foot, second foot, third foot. No, not foots. They're not foots. They're contacts. First foot, second. No, first toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, sixth toe. Dick, my big ass dick, which usually tracks on the floor.
Right. Okay. So you want a 7-figure, 7 figures, in platinum. Which is how much?
That'll be like 7,000 platinum, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah, wow. That's, yeah, I guess, I'll have to find a way. I'll have to find a place in the budget for that. Ooh, that's, wow. You really run a hard bargain. But you know what, Ken? You're worth it. You're worth every platinum.
Hey, you know what? Okay, and I respect that. Thank you. And last thing, let's get to filming soon, okay? Because it'd be great to be able to get more kids to come to the games. That's what I'm really thinking about. I'm thinking about the kids. And to be honest, for me, it's pretty cool to have a big ass dick. I just wish that when I was having sex, it would stay flaccid. Because then it'd be easier to roll on the floor after having gotten in the ice tub, drying off on the wood floor would be easier with a flaccid cock. But when it gets hard, it's so hard, it kind of hurts. And then when I roll, my belly's on.
Yes, we all know the predicament.
Well, okay, but there might be people tuning into this episode who haven't heard the previous ones, right?
All right, sure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so since when it gets hard, it gets 4 inches, but it's super hard, and I'm only 2'9", so 4 inches on me is still a lot, and when I roll onto my belly when I'm drying off from the ice bath, which is part of sex, obviously, when I roll onto my belly, my hard ass dick props me up, and then recently, Heron gave me the suggestion maybe I should do some dick push-ups, which I have been trying, which kind of hurts, but it's kind of awesome too. It's kind of dope, and I'm dope as fuck. That's why I have so much sex. But okay, so I guess my question is,
get to the point.
Yeah, the point of my 4-inch frog penis on the floor, propping me up, and then doing push-ups with it. Right. So my question is, if we was to get a cleric to reduce the size of my big ass peen, would when it gets hard, would it still be so hard and 4 inches?
My suspicion is first off, I'm not even sure that it's possible to reverse the malfunction of your transfrogrified penis, peen, I should say. But if it is possible, my suspicion is that it will make your peen flaccid much smaller. But when it's hard, perhaps it will be bigger, since the retraction of the peen when aroused is an anomaly. It is not normal. It is quite strange. And to be frank,
don't be Frank, be Werner.
Oh, Jesus, back to this. To be honest, I'm not. I'm surprised that none of your so-called sexual partners have addressed surprise or shown surprise at your retracting peen.
Well, yeah, but I thought that was normal.
But no, it's not.
Well, okay. Well, maybe they were all maybe they've never seen a peen before.
The places you frequent, unlikely. In fact, haven't most of them been working ladies, if you will?
I don't know what that means. I mean, they had jobs. I think they had jobs. Well, one or two of them might have been just golden silver spoon kids, silver spoon ladies. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. So I don't know. But why would that matter if they had jobs or not?
No, I mean they worked sex was their work. They made money from sex. From they were sex workers.
I didn't. No, I wasn't aware of that. Is that true? Wait, is that why they took all my money whenever I would have them over?
Yeah, well, either that or they were just straight up thieves.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I kind of just okay. I'm deeply confused about this whole thing.
Yes, we should have Hannah Banana back on the program.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you think so, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that'll be okay. That'd be kind of cool. I guess.
Right. Okay. So, anyways, let's wrap this thing up. I got some fucking shit to do. I'm planeswalking today.
Oh, okay. Don't you do that every day?
Well, yeah, but time is of the essence, especially if we want to get started on the filming of this our newest cinematic venture. Well, of course, I'll have to finish Frosted Flakes on a plane first.
What? Werner, okay, look, you don't have to, dude, okay, damn it, Vern, look, no one, okay, all right, people, okay, those movies are not that, they're not that good while you're sober, okay?
Oh, Frog, you have such minuscule taste. Your words do not affect me in the slightest, or my estimation of my inexorable aesthetic merit as genius filmmaker Werner Herzog.
All right, okay, but look, I think I'm gonna have to bargain for more platinum though. If it's gonna take even longer to get this thing done.
Oh, that's look, Frog, that's ridiculous. We're already giving you seven figures of platinum, which is 7,000 platinum, of course.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll talk about it. I know you got shit to do. This is a segment we like to call Last Yesterday in Sports. We fought the Ravens from the Peninsula of Leprosy, and we fucking kicked their butts. I got home runs, baby. The only one on my team. I'm awesome and dope and very cool and magnificent and a filmmaker.
That is not true. You are not a filmmaker. Only I am.
All right, but I'm dope and cool and magnificent. Anyways, this is a segment I like to call Forget About It. When you're a 13-year-old frog who's really 32, or whatever 13 would be in dog years, because you're not actually a frog, but you're a dog, and you have a giant-ass penis that you gotta wrap around your body 5 times, because if you don't, it drags on the floor and freaks people out, and you could possibly heal this penis, or maybe not. I don't know. He doesn't know, because it may not be possible to heal the malfunction of it, because you were turned into a frog in order to thwart a plan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because you had to be the guy who delivered pizza to them at the makeshift base they made out of the Dodgers Little Hill Stadium, that they were going to turn into their own sewer, but really wasn't a plan perpetrated by them, but actually a crazy guy named Senor Martinez Loco, because he doesn't like baseball. Forget about it. All right, everyone, that's his show. Have lots of sex.